How do you maintain a drawing habit while on vacation? Being in other locations can be very inspiring. You're sitting somewhere and if you're on a holiday, you get all these impressions and it is really inspiring and it really gets your creative juices flowing and you come up with ideas, etc. You can do this when you are at home too. If you go outside for a long walk, you will have the same effect. Many creative people, many successful artists, writers especially, did that in the past. They would go for long walks and that helped them apparently. One of the great things, of course, is to, when you are in a new location in a new fascinating country, to sit there and draw on location. One of the cool things about that is if you have a drawing that you made on that location in your sketchbook, and if you see that drawing a few years later, then that drawing will bring back all the memories of that day. It will remind you of the situation you were in when you were drawing. It is like if you smell something, if you smell some smell that makes you think of a past event, it brings back memories. However, often you are with other people and then it can become a bit difficult to draw on location because you tend to need maybe 45 minutes or so at least to make a drawing on a certain location, and people will tend to become impatient if they have to wait for you for 45 minutes. So that is often not a possibility. So one thing you can do if you are in a situation like that is try to draw from memory. This is a really great exercise. It is fun to do. The way I do it is I will be in a location and I will look at a scene and then I will try to remember as much as I can from what I'm looking at. I will try to take in the whole thing and then I will close my eyes and then I will try to draw the thing in my memory, and then I open my eyes again to see what I missed, and then I close my eyes again and then I try to draw it from memory in my mind's eye again, and then I open my eyes again to see what I missed, etc. until I feel that I have it memorized good enough. And then, when you are back home in the evening or maybe the next day, I try to draw it from memory. The cool thing is that you do maybe change things, but you draw it as you remember it. It is doable. It sounds crazy that you should memorize a whole location, but try it. You can actually get quite far with it. One of the amazing things about this drawing exercise also is that you can literally do it without having any drawing tools with you. When you are out and about, all you need is a few minutes to memorize a location, and then you draw at home, so you can leave your drawing tools at home and you can do the memorization bit in a few minutes while you are even with other people. In his book The Natural Way to Draw by Nicolaides, he said that this was the most important drawing exercise you could do. Another thing I like to do when on a holiday is take reference books with me with image reference, which I can use to copy to my sketchbook. What I like to take with me on holiday are the Morpho books. These are great books filled with anatomy, great to study and great to copy from, and they are very small, which makes it very practical to take with you on a holiday. I sometimes also take other art books with me, but in truth, often you will find great reference there. Maybe there are magazines lying around or books with images, with photos, or maybe there are paintings or photos on walls. So you will often also find reference there on location. The way I do it when on holiday is I prepare my sketchbook and my drawing tools and the reference I want to copy from. I prepare it the evening before so that the next morning I have everything prepared and it is very easy to start and draw for a half hour or an hour, and then you have your drawing done for that day, and then you can just go out with friends or family and enjoy the scenery there and enjoy going out. I hope these tips were useful for you. Thank you for listening and thank you for drawing.